Hello there. What's up? In today's video, you're going to be finding out how to build better in Roblox Studio. And once you're once you get good at it, it's going to be super easy. Okay. But first, you want to Google search Blender, and then you'll see this. Do the top result, and then you'll see this. And you may be wondering why you're downloading something. Basically, this is 3D modeling software, that basically, in Roblox Studio, stuff made in Blender, like, are meshes, basically, and for, like, those meshes, you have textures and such, but, the Blender you can create meshes in, basically, and I'll show you why it's better than just using regular Roblox Studio, just Roblox Studio, no meshes, and then you'll see that. And the reason why it says MSI at the end, for me, is just because of my motherboard, but it's going to say something different for you, okay? It's just going to be, which Windows 32 or 64, okay? Either one, okay, will work, but it has to be like Blender, something. It have to have the Blender thing, so you don't have to worry about that. And you want to click Save File, basically. But I already have Blender, so basically you want to just download it, Basically, so I already have Blender, so it's right here, on my desktop, and it's on my second screen, so I'm just going to drag that over, and then now you see you have a cube, and also you have to use the middle mouse button to move your view, okay? Keep that in mind. You need to use your middle mouse button, and then you have to, so you see this camera. Basically, you have to, you don't have to delete it, but I'm just going to delete it so we can have a blank slate. You can just click the delete key or do the right click it and then delete. It doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna hold it. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that too. And then you have a cube, and you may be wondering why we have why we're keeping the cube. Well, basically, we're just gonna add the cube anyway. Basically, so you see how you have these. So basically, this is this is one of the main reasons why it's better. Basically, you can do this, literally, which is pretty cool, Cause this would be pretty hard to use it in, basically, but basically you just saw how easily I just did that. You see, you can even make it go up, I'm just gonna reset that though. And also with the line, you can also, move it however you want it. You can move it this way even that doesn't look very good though. You can move it this. You can move it like this. Well, today I'm gonna be using the face tool, which then you can move the face around any way you want. And basically, but this is one thing that's really cool with this, basically. You can add faces by extruding them, okay, right here, and then you see how the face adds another face. Then you can do this, and you see where I'm going with this. I'm just going to make an example thing, to show you, basically, and I'll show you how to put this in your Roblox game, because after I'm finished with it, and then see how it adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces, which is pretty crazy. Basically, it's just because you extrude one and then it adds others, while you do it. It's just pretty handy. Basically, you could do that and then that. You see? And I'm also gonna, basically, it just looks like a milk carton, right now. Basically, you can just say it's a milk carton. But then you can do that, and then it adds even more faces. You can select these, Basically, this is what I have for now. I'm not gonna try to hold it. Wait, what? Why is it so far back? Alright, just gonna move it right, like just make it look normal. And then you see how you have this. Basically, how you want to do it to Roblox is you want to go to the export. But if you want to save it, if you're still working on it, just like, save it as a Blender file, which doesn't work with Roblox Studio, except you can keep editing in Blender. You just want to do this. But we're going to want to export and then FBX or OBJ. Both of them work, but I'm just going to do FBX since that's normal for me. I do a lot of stuff in FBX, And then you see how it's untitled FBX. You want to name that. So basically, just choose your file location. I'm just going to since I was trying to test it, the thing, and Alright, so you see how you did that? Now you can exit out of Blender. Now we're going to go to Roblox Studio. So now I'm going to have to go to Roblox Studio. And then you see, so like, yeah, it was on my second screen, the load up thing, for some reason. But basically, you can just make a base plate, to test it. And then you see how it's loading. And then, wait, why is your truss? Hey, don't mind that. I don't know why. It's probably from a plugin I installed, and somehow it's there still, even though I uninstalled it. Alright, so basically, now you want to right click anywhere, and then you want to insert the object. And the object you're going to insert is a mesh part, so, just click that. And then you'll see you have this. And you may be running that, Basically, what's really cool is you don't have to publish it through the web browser. You can, like the mesh, you do with the texture though, which I'll show you in another video since, Basically, you want to, click the file icon. And then you see how this opens up. Basically, you just want to, use the thing you created. Yes, you want to resize the mesh, even though it's still going to be big. It's just not going to be as big. And then, no, you know why? Because the location is really different. It's going to mesh with the move tools. And you can see how, like, this mesh is super huge. That's just because Blender is, like, a lot different than Roblox Studio, and, So basically, you're going to want to scale that down, of course, But you see how, like, you couldn't really do that with, like, unions, basically. In fact, you could probably even combine it with unions, use meshes, and then, do the union thing, like, negate them, and, it's actually pretty freaking cool. So you could do that, Which I would be, like, actually, basically, you could just, like, use meshes as negative objects, And then basically now, like, it's obviously going to be smaller, obviously. I'm just doing it for the thing, because I'm not going to... Because remember, I'm not using this in an actual game. I'm just teaching you guys how to use it in an actual game. But you see how you have the thing? Basically, I'll show you how to do the textures in the second video, which I'll do like later. So basically, this is how you would build better in Roblox Studio, and that will be the end of today's video. Bye.